Kanye West dog in whose name? Charlie Kirk cameo, SNL debacle, Kim Kardashian suffering and more revelations. Kanye West never had a problem being candid. The rapper's willingness to provoke, which often came bundled in a conversation about mental health, catapulted him to the top of pop culture and later knocked him off the apex. Anti-Semitism, misogyny, anti-LGBTQ rhetoric, and his constant airing of family dirty laundry have plagued the Grammy winner for nearly a decade, in parallel with his flirtations with MAGA and Christian salvation. What kind of defense does West, aka Ye, deserve? What could his perspective offer now? In Whose Name? A new documentary featuring a raft of unfiltered footage inside Ye's never-ending trials has some clues. More than that, it gives fascinating insight into one of the wildest downfalls in entertainment history. Here's what we learned from the project, directed by longtime West collaborator Nico Ballesteros. Medication and freedom. Ballesteros' movie plays like a whack-a-mole journey through Ye's troubles, starting in 2018. The project's narrative touchstone, however, is Ye's commitment to living without medication for the bipolar disorder he's previously disclosed. The film opens on West and his daughter North, then a toddler, as she explains her understanding of sleep. "Do you know if you fall asleep, you won't even walk," says the tot. "I need to stay awake, then," he replies. This is a framework through which he views his mental struggles, a consistent push for freedom, defined by West as a life without meds. Though well documented on his own social media for the past 7 years, West's mental health struggles read different when edited into a feature film. His crusade plays more urgent and less random when you see his obsession with his alarmed corporate partners in art and business, like shoemaker Adidas and music labels Sony and Universal, creep into every moment of his life. Director Ballesteros forgoes most of the tropes found in documentaries out of desire for objectivity. He tells Variety, "It was important to create an observational documentary and embrace cinema verite, not to make a participatory doc, no talking heads, no interviews. I knew even as an 18-year-old, I wanted to create something purely observational. I look at it like a Rorschach test for society, like a mirror." The SNL subplot, those who tracked West spiral into the mega fold, complete with White Lives Matter t-shirts and strategy sessions with Candace Owens, will surely remember his headline-grabbing Saturday Night Live appearance. 2 years after Trump first won the presidency, he showed up to 30 Rock wearing a MAGA hat, and used the tail end of the show to rant about mind control and his new political alignments. SNL cut his speech, but the doc reveals truly chaotic behind-the-scenes action. Former cast members Leslie Jones and Jay Farrow are stone-faced as they ask West what is off-limits of potential sketches starring the rapper. "I don't have any off-limits. I'm literally inside of current slavery and being like accosted by my own people to not free my mind," West tells the comedians. "The motherfuckers that own the stadiums go back to their last name. They own the salve. We just more expensive now, even if we work at NBC." West then goes on to say it cost him $80 million to buy back his record catalog from his music labels, nothing that music legend Prince couldn't afford it. He ain't have no shoes. Michael Che has a blistering confrontation with Ye, who earlier on stage, in an allusion to the Weekend Update anchor, criticized NBC for having black comedians out here making jokes about Bill Cosby. Che gets directly in West's face, asking why he said such foul shit when the cast admired and welcomed him like family. West demurs. Lindsay Shukas, a longtime talent wrangler and producer for SNL, immediately tries to appeal to Ballesteros behind the camera, saying, "Can you not do that, please? Can you not record that? It would be awful for us." Perhaps most shocking and sycophantic is an appearance by Chris Rock in Ye's dressing room after the altercation. Rock likens West to Sinead O'Connor, who, in a 1992 SNL appearance, tore up a photo of Pope John Paul II to protest sexual abuse in the Catholic Church. Nobody knows anything, Rock tells West, embracing him. West has battled Kim Kardashian, his ex-wife and co-parent of 4 kids, on social media and in family court for years. In Whose Name could have reinforced a picture is painted of her as a controlling shill. The opposite is true. In its stark objectivity, the film makes Kardashian suffering palpable as her partner changes before her eyes. See an exclusive clip of a tense interaction between the pair at the top of this post. Tales come fast and often, as we see in a 2018 visit to Uganda. A fierce tantrum from you directed at Kardashian, and his cousin Kim Wallace-Lees are dumbstruck. Your personality was not like this a few years ago. It was very far and few in between, Kardashian says. It was not daily, in every single conversation. Insiders familiar with West's thinking say he is remorseful about much of the film's content, but did not want to interfere with the final product. Kardashian declined to provide comment for this story. Her famous family is also drawn into Yeast's tailspin. After West catches heat for a 2018 White House sit-down, he returns to Los Angeles saying he feels emasculated in this house by my wife and Kris Jenner. In another high-decibel screaming fit, West asks Jenner, Kim's mother, if she feels partly responsible for the mental breakdown and hospital stay that preceded his Trump chat. Yes, I'm saying yes. Jenner tells him through her own tears, beside partner and reality TV star Corey Gamble, and I love you. I don't want you to be not perfect, and I want my daughter to love you the way you want her to love you. Kim's sisters, Khloe, Kourtney, Kendall, and Kylie, can be glimpsed in what appears to be a wedding vow renewal from 2019. Choking back tears yet again, Kardashian tells West, You're my husband, my best friend, my biggest believer and one true love. I promise, in front of our family and friends and before God, that I will be a supportive and loving wife for all time, Kardashian says. Kardashian filed for divorce from West in 2022. Given West once icon status, in whose name is packed with celebrities and notable artistic, political, and cultural figures. Archive footage from his golden era includes interactions with Beyoncé and Jay-Z, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, LeBron James, Anna Wintour, David Letterman, Naomi Campbell, Drake, and Pharrell. Later, around 2019, we see West sitting for a strategy session with pundit Candace Owens and the late Charlie Kirk. I have to show an example of a non-perfect black celeb that still wins, West tells Owens and Kirk. Because if you're a celeb and you're black and you're perfect, you're the housekeeper. You're a glorified slave, Owens agrees, as Kirk echoes that West would appear to be the help and construct the rap establishes. Owens then reassures West that culture will always be upstream from politics. Whoever can control culture can control politics. You wearing a MAGA hat? It broke the internet.